This instructional video will provide you with an overview of Chalkable Classroom. Chalkable has created a new interface for teachers and their gradebook called Chalkable Classroom. When you log into iNow, you'll see a button in the top right-hand corner, and if you click on that, it will take you into the new interface called Chalkable Classroom. You'll notice in this new interface that all of your items that you have been putting in iNow appear in the Chalkable Classroom platform. Everything that you do in Chalkable Classroom reverts back and the data goes back into iNow. So you never have to worry about multiple data points. Everything moves back and forth. If you do something in iNow, it shows up in Chalkable Classroom. If you do something in Chalkable Classroom, it shows up in iNow. Just to give you a brief overview of Chalkable Classroom, you'll notice that I have an All button, which is all of my classes, along with all of my classes that I teach each day. And then I have this ribbon down the left-hand side that allows me to do things within the Chalkable Classroom system. The feed is the most important and critical piece, and that's the first piece that shows up in Chalkable Classroom that shows you your lesson plans, your graded activities, and items that you have created in your gradebook. You can select a particular class and look specifically at that class. And you can create new items like lesson plans, classwork, homework, projects and tests, those things that you have created as graded items in your gradebook and those categories that you've set up. You can take attendance directly from the system. You'll notice here in this instance, for example, I have these items up here, these red exclamation points that indicate these classes have actually passed. But it's very easy to go in and create attendance for students, and you can do that by seating chart or just by list. It also gives you the ability to do your grading, so your traditional gradebook with all of your items in the gradebook, along with student averages and categories and standards. You also have the ability to look at the calendar to see exactly what's going on and what you have scheduled to do in the calendar. You have Classes View that gives you a view of your data so that you can actually see how your students are performing, how many discipline incidents, and currently what the grade average is. And you'll be able to drill down into that. You can also do discipline within the system to create classroom discipline incidents for students in the system. You'll be able to message students or message other teachers or administrators within the system. And you'll also be able to search for and create items for students right here within the system. So this is one of my particular students that I have in one of my classes, and I can actually click on that child and actually get a profile of that child with their schedule and where they are and what their grades are currently. So I can do all of that. I also see that this student is marked as special education. And then in your settings, this is where you go to set up your general information in your categories. So for example, if I look at my Math 7 class, I have my category set up for grading, and I actually have my percentages set up as well. I can actually create comments that I want to attach to particular graded items in my gradebook. So I can do that here so that I don't have to type those in individually. And then you also have some options about what you want to see and how you want to see that. Gradebook provides the ability for teachers to be able to use a new interface for Chalkable Classroom that's more user-friendly and guides teachers through the process. You'll find additional instructional videos available to you that will define each of these areas specifically. Thank you for watching the general overview of Chalkable Classroom. For more information, please visit us on the web at www.chalkable.com.